Well, what you waiting for? Or you're waiting for me? Oh, you're waiting for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, so today we got Dave Chappelle, racism, and Sesame Street. Let's cut straight to it. Yeah, pick it, gotcha. Bow. What's good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know how we rock, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your subscription, and I definitely appreciate your view and continuously watching these videos I put out. I'm grateful. Thank you. And if you're new as well, welcome to the channel. My goal is to make you laugh, be entertained, but also make sure you learn something that you can apply to your own day-to-day life and make it better. Hence the term edutainment. You know, see what I did there? Education, entertainment, mix it together. Edutainment, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get into it. We got Dave Chappelle on racism and Sesame Street. I didn't know Sesame Street could be racist, but I never picked up on the clues, but I guess about to be educated. Let's cut straight to it. Yeah, pick it. Gotcha. Yeah. Dave Chappelle on racism and Sesame Street. 200K views.
That's the thing. There's so much stuff to worry about. You know, the more you know, the more you don't know and shit. You know, like a lot of people be telling me, Dave, you know, you just gotta relax. The racism thing be bugging you too much. And I be thinking about it. Sometimes shit'll happen. You know, a lot of black people can relate to this. Have you ever had something happen that was so racist that you didn't even get mad? You were just like, God damn, that was racist. I mean, it was so blatant. You were just like, wow. Like, it almost like it didn't even happen to you. It was like a fucking movie. That was like he was watching Mississippi Burning. Wow. That happened to me. I was in Mississippi. I was in Mississippi doing a show, and I go to the restaurant to order some food, and I say to the guy, I say, I would like to have, and before I even finish my sentence, he says, the chicken. I said, what the fuck? I could not believe it. Could not believe that shit. This man was absolutely right. I said, how did he know that I was gonna get some chicken? I asked him, I said, how you know that? How did you know I was gonna get some chicken? He looked at me like I was crazy. Come on, buddy. Now, everybody knew as soon as you walked through the goddamn door, you're gonna get some chicken. There's no secret down here that blacks and chickens are quite fond of one another. Then I finally understood what he was saying, and I got upset. I wasn't even mad. I was just upset. I wasn't ready to hear that shit. All these years, I thought I liked chicken because it was delicious. Turns out I'm genetically predisposed to liking chicken. So it's whack. I got no say in the matter. I got ruined chicken for me. I'm scared to eat it in public. I want somebody to see me and say something. You know what I mean? Like you be eating some chicken. Look at him. He loves it. Just like it said in the encyclopedia. Look how happy he looks. On Sesame Street. I said, oh, Sesame Street.
Oh, shit.
This is much better because now he'll learn how to count and spell. But now I'm watching it as an adult and I realize Sesame Street teaches kids other things. It teaches kids how to judge people and label people. That's right. They got a character on there named Oscar. They treat this guy like shit the entire show. They judge him right in his face. Oscar, you are so mean. Isn't it, kids? Yeah, Oscar. You're a grouch. It's like, bitch, I live in a fucking trash can. I'm the poorest motherfucker on Sesame Street. Nobody's helping me. Then you wonder why your kids
Homeless
grow up and
shelter.
step over homeless people. Get it together, Grouch. Get a job, Grouch. So don't even tell me how to get to Sesame Street. That is a terrible place. I wouldn't go there if I knew the way. Who would want to live in a neighborhood like that? Fucking 6-foot pigeons walking around. An elephant that's a junkie. Hi, bird. Yeah, that's right, Snuffy. Hi, bird, I'm sick. I need some smack, bird. The Cookie Monster with his eyes popping out his head, screaming, cookie, 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 like, ugh. What kind of cookies are you talking about? Chocolate chips don't do that to people.
Nope.
And then they had the nerve to put a pimp on there. They didn't come out and say he's a pimp, but I know a pimp when I see one. They called him a pimp. Had a cape and everything. You just see him pimping. Bitch, where is my money? You've been late 4 times, I've been counting. How many times must I smack you before you act right? 1, 2, 2 smacks. Oh, 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 oh,
oh. Yo, the skinny and non-buff Dave Chappelle was mad funny. He's okay now. He's still okay, but like this was his prime days. I think he did take a long break from like comedy and entertainment for a while. So he's making a comeback now, but this was his prime, you could say, right? The prime of his career. You know how they say athletes, the prime of their career is from like what 23 to like 28 even. But yeah, I don't know. What other food do we associate with white people? That's it. What? I don't know. Like what? Like okay, black people we say chicken. I've never liked watermelon, so I don't know about that. And then what? Asian people we say sushi, I guess. What do we associate with white people? Macaroni and cheese? Crab dinner? I don't know. Educate me. Actually, educate me. I don't want to like make a overly simplified statement. Let me know. Yeah. Yeah. I've never maybe because I live in Canada, but I've never experienced like blatant like in your face like racism. I guess if there's any type of racism in Canada, it's more so. Well, also partly because I live in a very multicultural area, Brampton or Ottawa, and interchange between both cities. So I've never been a predominantly like minority in an area. So perhaps black people who are living in a more predominantly white area may experience more racism. I actually made a whole video about that. I'll probably leave it in the cards, the description, the pinned comment about what it's like to be black in Canada. So you definitely want to check that out. But for the most part, if anything, the only type of racism you will experience is very like subtle or behind the scenes. I guess rather than racism being shown in like the crime statistics, you probably see it more so in like the job statistics and like how many black people are employed compared to white people and stuff like that. But yeah, be careful what your kids watch. Be careful what you be watching, bro. It's always, whether it's subconsciously or in like consciously, it affects you. What you watch, what you listen to. You can't tell me you be listening to a track list of that bash woman and it doesn't affect you how you think of women, or it doesn't affect you how you think of the world, right? Constantly listening to music that's gloating about money and drugs and stuff like that, like That's why I just be cautious of what I listen to or what I eat and everything, all that stuff, right? That's why I say my motto is always like, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Whatever it is, what you're watching, what you're listening, what you're eating, if it doesn't nurture you and make you better, cut it off, right? So be careful. Everything that you watch, everything that you listen to, obviously everything that you eat as well, has to be very watchful of it. But yeah. I appreciate y'all for watching the video. I'm grateful. I don't take it for granted at all. Always remember, keep that same energy. Be real, be authentic, don't be fake. If you want to cop some keep that same energy merchandise, I'll link to it right here. Keep that same energy essentially means like you just keep it 100. You just don't be fake in any situation. You in front of your parents, you're real. In front of like a girl, you're real. In front of like your friends, you're real. Every situation, you don't put up a front. You don't try and show like more than what you actually are. And you don't tolerate people that show fake love or fake support to you either, pretty much. Alright fam, I'll see y'all in this video. Deuces.